Hi everybody, Jen here, and I have to share this with you. I was playing around tonight and I found something really neat, and I was 99.9% sure this was going to work, but I had to test it out first to make sure before I videoed it. So if any of you have been watching, like I have, all the CHA videos, you have seen the new WRMK Photofuse tool, which I want so badly because I think it's awesome, and to be able to put stuff, seal stuff in your pockets and not worrying about it falling out or sealing in odd size stuff, it sounds really neat. So I watched the video multiple times and I said, that kind of looks like a wood burning tool, which I have. I pulled one out of I think it was out of the garage. I've had it since I was a little kid, actually. I used to play with a little bit of wood burning when I was a kid. So I found this tip. It's whoa boy, sorry guys. It's kind of hard to zoom in to see exactly where I'm going. Okay, it's this circular tip. I initially tried this tip because it was stuck on it and I couldn't get it off without quite a bit of elbow grease. So that tip is like a very pointy tip. That didn't work. That cut straight through. I guess that would probably be the equivalent of the cutting tip that the tool comes with. But I didn't try it with, like, when they were doing it, they were showing like putting a piece of paper in between. So, like, let me find this piece of scrap paper here. So they were showing, let me just use a Project Life card. So they were showing for the cutting tool to put something between here, between the two sides of the page protector, and use it to cut straight. So I didn't try that. I should have while the tip was on there, but I was a little frustrated because it cutting straight through both of the page protectors. But I found this tip, which is circular and doesn't have the same edge. I have my piece of Ranger craft mat here because I don't think that this would do well with heating, but I have my ruler. So let me throw in a piece of paper or something I really don't want or care for. So I have this scrap here of paper. Let me cut it down. Alright, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I was doing the Project Life here and my zoom was a little bit messed up. I'm sorry, it's it's nighttime, so it's kind of dark in this room. I'm hoping you're going to be able to see okay. And the glare is not too bad on the page protector. So let's take my card here. And I did use the ruler because I can't do a straight line for anything. The only thing is it doesn't give you the pretty little, the little line. Because the fuse tool comes with this little circular thing that you run across it, and it gives you the dotted line. This does not. And I've been playing with it. You have to kind of be somewhat gentle after it's been heated up for a while, because I think this is too hot for technically what I'm doing, but it works. So I've been, especially towards the actual dotted line in the top, the first couple it melted through, so you have to be kind of quick, and it does smoke, it is plastic, but this is the line. Oh boy, let's see. That's the line it gives you. So now my top is open, my side is sealed, and I have a perfect little pocket here. And I'm just using this 6x12 page protector because I have an abundance of them and I don't need them. So I think the Photofuse gives you a cleaner line per se, because it gives you the dotted line, but this does just the same. And didn't want to wait till February. So now I don't have to. Now I can play around and I can seal it in if I want to. And I'll just kind of play with it and seal it in. And there you go. It's sealed in. Oh, I'm not very good at this zoomed in thing. I'm sorry, guys. But it's sealed in. I can't get in there, so I could seal the glitter in there. And you can get a wood burning tool at any craft store. And even the basic ones usually come with several tips that are interchangeable. At any craft store, you can get them. They run anywhere from $10 to $30 depending on the brand and the tips included. I think a very, very basic one is about $10 that has a couple of tips, and you can use a coupon. So it'll probably run you, $5 to $6 instead of, I think the Photofuse is going to be $30. So, I mean, it's neat. I like the fact that they have the dotted line that matches the page protectors, but I'm not that picky. I don't really care. So I'm not spending $30 when I can now spend $30 on crafty stuff, other crafty stuff, supplies, and I can do the exact same thing at home for free, or, well, whatever I had paid for this. Like I said, I've had this since I was a little kid. But I was kind of playing, and I'll show you what I mean. You have to be careful, because if you let this sit here, and you kind of just let it sit, it will cut right through. So you have to be quick. You got to be quick with it. But if you're quick with a gentle hand, it seals it right up. So you could cut, I mean, I'm sure that, let me try this now. Let me put it, I mean, it's not going to be the clean line that it's definitely not going to be the clean line that the straight line had, because this tip was a complete clear line. It looked like initially that it sealed it straight, a very, very thin straight line, but it cut right through. So this is a much thicker tip, but, oh boy, or not, it's going to actually burn my paper here. So that's not going to work. So I don't know if the other one would do a better job, the very thin tip here, but it did. It cut right through it, so it very well might. I just haven't tried it. It also might work to cut it if I let it, say, cool down a little bit first, and didn't have it so high. There are some wood burning tools that come dual temp. This one is not. This is a single temp. So this is it's very, very hot. There are some that come on that have a high and a low setting. I might look into that and see if I can get one that has a low setting, if it's not that much more expensive. Otherwise, if it's $30, I would just buy the actual WRMK Keeper's tool when it comes out. But for now, this is going to do fine. You can even draw your little lines that they were showing at CHA. Some people were drawing lines, and you could put glitter in half of that there. Oh, I'm not very good at this showing close up here. But if you can see, no, you can't. There it is. You can see the line. That's just a squiggle line I just freehanded. You could put glitter in half of it and then something else in this half. It's sealed here. I didn't seal at the top because I started it. It was where it trailed off. But the rest of it is sealed. So it seals it just fine. And like I said, you gotta be quick, because if you're not quick, it will burn straight through the paper and leave a hole. But I think it's pretty neat. It is a DIY for the Photofuse that's coming out, and I absolutely love it, and I'm so excited to use this in my project life. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to turn off my tool here and unplug it before I stand up to turn off the video, because I don't want to burn the house down. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to put this up right now because I'm that excited. Take care. Bye.